Well, hello there. I'm Kim Berry, editor of Food and Drink Business. Welcome to Play, our weekly news roundup brought to you by Hydroflux, a leading provider of tailored water treatment solutions. Because no two operations are the same, Hydroflux emphasises the importance of customised water and wastewater solutions to meet specific needs. People, you need to get your skates on and get your entries in for the HIVE Awards. Technically the cutoff is 4 p.m. tomorrow, but I'm bringing it to you first. We're extending it a week. So you have until Thursday next week, the 27th. We want as many people and companies to enter as possible to provide a true showcase of the depth and breadth of the industry. So giddy up, get those entries flowing. Onto the news. This week, Colgate Palmolive has agreed to acquire Care Topco, the owner of Australia's Prime 100 pet food brand, saying that it's a complementary investment to its current portfolio and it will sit under its Hills Pet Nutrition brand. The deal values the business at almost $500 million. Turns out we're bonkers for our pets. We have one of the highest rates of pet ownership in the world, and we spend about $33 million on our pets every year. Our pet food sector alone is valued at $6 billion, with a compound annual growth rate of 4%. Mind-blowing. Fonterra CEO Miles Hurrell has updated the market this week on the co-op's divestment plans for its consumer business and Fonterra, Oceania and Sri Lanka. It looks set to either sell the business or take it public. This process began when the co-op had a strategic step change to focus on its ingredients and food service business units last year. While Hurrell said that they're talking to potential buyers in the coming weeks, he also announced management changes if the IPO became the option. The business will be called Mainland Group, and Renee Dodonka, the current MD for global markets for consumer and food service, would be CEO, and Paul Victor would be CFO. He's already joined the co-op and he's come from ASX-listed company Insitec Pivot. Cultured meat startup Magic Valley has received a $100,000 grant through the National Reconstruction Fund's Industry Growth Program, which the company says will directly support the scaling up of its production capacity and refining its processes to prepare for commercialisation. In 2022, Magic Valley was the world's first company to produce cultivated lamb, and it's since gone on to develop cultivated pork and beef products. The A2 Milk Company has achieved several milestones in the first half of the financial year, including double-digit revenue growth, declaring its first dividend and upgrading its full-year revenue earnings guidance. Revenue was up 10%, almost $894 million, with revenue from its China and other Asia business up 11%. As the birth rate in China continues to contract, A2 Milk has a new strategy to target the other end of the age market, launching 3 new functional beverage powders for seniors. That's a $1.5 billion market in China, and it's growing at double-digit rates. Also, its first formulation containing HMO, A2 Genesis, is performing well. It's priced above their platinum range because of the ingredient, which originally was just found in breast milk but has now been replicated in the lab. Clearly, parents are happy to pay a premium for such precious things. Treasury Wine Estates also delivered its results, which basically confirmed everything the company and the industry really has been saying for about the last 5 years. Premiumisation is everything. So much so that it can't even find someone to buy its commercial brands portfolio. It's been trying to offload that since last August and it hasn't found a buyer. Its premium brands portfolio didn't redeem itself either. Treasury registered $290 million non-cash impairment against it last August, and that included labels Yellowglen, Wolf-Blass and Lindemans. Well, it recorded a 50% drop in EBITS this half to $23 million. Meanwhile, Penfolds is the valedictorian of the whole shebang with a 34% increase in EBITS to $250 million and an EBITS margin of 45%. I mean, there's a subtext there of, China's back, baby, but even I can accept that perhaps is an oversimplification. But China might be back, but Dow is also stepping up. That's the Californian winery that Treasury acquired for $1.6 billion in October 2023. He was largely responsible for the 67% bump in EBITs for Treasury Americas and a 41% increase in net sales. Now, while we're raising a glass, Yaffa Media, which owns Food and Drink Business, is 100 this year. I think any company that reaches 100 years is pretty impressive, but to do so in the nest of vipers that is the media industry, it's a remarkable feat and testament to the Yaffa family's talent and tenacity. So, yay, go us, or go the Yaffas. No, it's fantastic, and we're having some celebrations, and we're very grateful for all of our readers and advertisers and supporters who, you know, basically have played a very large role in the company still being here 100 years on. Now, when you hop off here, what are you going to do? Yeah, go and do your HIVE Awards entry. And after that, then you can kick back, head to the website, foodanddrinkbusiness.com.au, to catch up on all the stories and all the news. And thanks again to Hydroflux. And with that, I'm Kim Berry, over and out.